Hi there, Casey Healy, Director here at Century 21, Novocastrian, Newcastle, and also Charlestown, Kaki John Smith, coming to you for our Monday wrap, keeping Newcastle and Lake Macquarie investors up to date on what's happening in the current rental market, tips, tricks and strategies to maximise your return on your investment. I come to you today on site at the sunny Gold Coast. I've been here over the last few days attending a property management conference with the team from StaffLink. So really learning to be better. Obviously it's a continual journey, a continual improvement. So being around some great industry leaders and learning all we can to keep climbing our mountain and be better for you, our clients, our team, and also to defy mediocrity. So let's talk numbers. The last 7 days, what's happened in our Newcastle office. We've received 343 tenant inquiries. We completed 24 open house inspections. 107 applications were received from prospective tenants and 7 properties were leased. Currently got 15 on our rental list. So Saturday was a big day of open house inspections for Charlie. We have had some genuine interest from those inspections, and we are processing those applications, hoping to get a fair few of those properties leased today. But what are we seeing in the rental market? We're seeing the increase on average days on market has changed. So usually we sit around 6 days. We're up around 10 days at the moment. And the inquiry level and quality of applications being received on property has dropped quite significantly. So we are coming into a more tenant-led market rather than the landlord having all the balls and all the choice. It's more about the tenants and what they're applying for. So less tenants out there looking in the market, but properties are still leasing. And look, 10 days on market for our agency is still pretty good. So definitely just being aware of pricing your property right to the market and being comparable with what's currently on the market is my biggest piece of advice I can give you. I thought today I'd share with you one of the sessions we learnt yesterday, which was from Gillian from One Group Property Advisors. And it's really about investing in today's market, which there's probably some uncertainty. So a strict rule of thumb is rates go up, property values decrease. But what we actually need to look at is the facts around that. And the facts are that the downturns are shorter and less severe than what you see in the upswing. So the property cycle, when it's going up and then when it comes back down, it never comes back down as far as it goes up. So property really is a long-term gain. So be aware of that when you're making your investment decisions. It's a long-term process. Clearance rates are a big indicator of the market and how the market's achieving in that Sydney and Melbourne market. So ideally, if the auction clearance rates are above 60%, prices are still rising. If they're below 60%, there is a decrease in prices. For every negative, there's a positive. At the moment, the negative, interest rates are rising. But what's the positive around that? Wage growth has risen. We've got higher labour demand, and also rents have risen. The negative, inflation. Cost of living has obviously increased, but the positive on that is we've got low employment and house values have increased over the last few years. So to break down the session, there was 5 principles of investing. Number 1, invest for long term. As I always say, property's a long-term gain. Number 2, ignore the media. They report on what's going to get the most interest. So when they're reporting that property prices are crashing, they're looking at segmented data of just a small piece of the market, not the actual micro market that you may be purchasing in. Number 3, listens to the experts. Seek opinions of people on the ground in property. Look at us, the property managers. Let's look at vacancy rates. Let's look at days on market. Let's look at average rent. Do your research and speak to the investment specialists, the property managers on the ground in the market. Number 4, be diligent with your spending. Know your limits. Have a budget and a plan. And obviously, number 5, buy what you can afford. So that's us for today, coming to you from sunny Gold Coast. I'm Casey Healy, as I said, Director of Century 21 Charlestown, Century 21 Newcastle. If you have any questions in relation to your investment property, if you are looking to get into the market, let's have the conversations early so you are making smart investment decisions. I will talk to you next week. See you later. Bye.